Political analyst and joins me now live from Beijing. Great to have you on with us. There was an article in the Financial Times that said China is stepping on Washington's toes with this visit by Xi to Saudi Arabia. How is this visit being viewed in China? Is Xi trying to send a message to Washington?
First of all, no, this is not about Washington. Probably people have been thinking too much about the Chinese development in terms of a relationship with another country here, Saudi Arabia in this case. Not everything is about Washington. I think people should be clear of that. China developed a relationship not only with Gulf countries, but also with, for example, Southeast Asian countries, ASEAN, the group is called, and also countries like in other parts of the world, the European Union, for example, the Central Asia. So that's a part of the Chinese foreign policy. And here, in the case of Saudi Arabia, the important priority, of course, is the energy security for China. The largest importer, China and Saudi Arabia export basically more crude oil to China than to the European Union and the US combined. So you see, China is also critically important to Saudi Arabia in terms of energy security. In that sense, means exporting. And of course, Saudi Arabia is the top exporter to China in terms of crude oil. And the two countries are also looking at other areas for cooperation, and they are complementary, I would say, in terms of their economic policy, in terms of their future development. So there's a huge potential for the two countries to tap and to further strengthen their relationship.
This is the first visit, though, by Xi to the kingdom in 6 years, and it comes just 5 months after Biden made that visit to Riyadh. Is it just a coincidence, or is China just trying to establish more of a footprint in the Middle East?
I would say it's a coincidence because it has been 6 years since last visit by Xi Jinping to Saudi Arabia in 2016. Obviously, it's a time to review their relationship and then look into the future and what they need to do more. In particular, at a time when the energy market is quite in an upheaval because of the Ukraine conflict, because of the sanctions by the West on Russia, etc. So for China, energy security is critically important for the country known as the world's factory. Manufacturing is energy consumes a lot of energy, so China still relies on fossil fuel despite its leading position in the renewable energy technology and equipment manufacturing. For example, China tops the world, but still it's both the fossil fuel and the renewables for China. So that I would say carries a lot of weight in terms of the visit for Xi Jinping.
All right, we'll leave it there. Xu Qinduo joining us from Beijing. Thank you.